Stephen, back already. It's been a quick turnaround. How are you feeling to get your teeth back into things?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Not sure we've really ever been away on a telephone, but yeah, we've got lots of business done. We're making headway in our preparations. We're well advanced on what we want to do for the pre-season as well. So everything's set and ready to go, and very much looking forward to it.
Speaking straight away about those signings, what can you tell us about the boys that have come in? You must be excited with some of those acquisitions.
Yeah, well, obviously, we felt the goalkeeping position was another area we needed to strengthen. We spoke often and off last year the run we had between November and December, and we felt we needed to strengthen probably our squad from 13 to 18, and I feel we've done that in the goalkeeping position with Mark Gillespie. I think he'd be a really good addition, very experienced, and obviously we've got two very good goalkeepers at the club, as well as young Rohan coming into it now as well. So that's an area of the pitch we've strengthened. Liam Donnelly, we've brought in. He's a boy that I know very well. I've worked with him since he was under 12, under 13. Strong, aggressive, very good on the ball. Will give us a lot of composure and can play in a number of different positions, which is essential in a squad of our size. So we can play in the right, left, centre of the three at the back. He can play right back, left back, and potentially hold the midfield as well. So it gives us more options. Also, we've signed Danny Johnson up front. His goal record speaks for itself at the non-league level, and as we've pointed out time and time again, it is a market that we're well versed in. We've had a lot of success in, so we're hoping Danny will come and he'll replicate that form again at this level.
That success that we have had at non-league level in terms of bringing boys in must really be appealing for them coming up here to see what it can do for their careers, hasn't it?
I think now when we're trying to sell that to the non-league boys, I think there's one non-league player in every team that can make this step up. Unfortunately, everybody's after that one player, so we've bided our time with Danny, and we've got him. And as we say, Louis Malt's come through that route, Ben Hennigan's come through that route, Marvin Johnson's come through the route, Trevor Carson's come through that route as well. So we've had a lot of success. So no pressure on Danny. He's obviously come with a good reputation for scoring goals, and I think if you score goals, you'll continue to score goals. We're a team that will create chances.
Yeah. And as well as boys, of course, coming in, there will be a few going out as well. Some of the young boys on loan. What can you tell us about that?
I think it's very important for their development. We've agreed a couple of loan deals already. It's important we don't put them all out at once. We want to keep a few of them in and around the first team and wait and see how they develop so we can put them into the first team, as we've done with Alan Campbell, with Chris Cadden, with Barry Maguire. We want to see how they can cope with that. But there's other boys I feel, and I think it's a really important part of their development. Playing in the under-20s as it was previously, it takes them to a certain level. And I think then they need to go out and make mistakes and see the consequences that play in front of a crowd, whether it's 400 people, whether it's 4,000 people. That toughens people up mentally more than anything. The development technically is with our under-20s and the fantastic coaching staff we've got. But I think mentally they need to improve and to be first team players. So we send them out for a short period of time to see where they are, and then what we want them to do is come back and put pressure on the first team boys, and can we put some of our homegrown boys in to put pressure on, and then we look at that at Christmas time again.
And of course, while we're still talking about transfers, can we expect any more business, Stephen, between now and the end of the window?
Yeah, I'd say we're 99.9% with a midfielder. We've been after him for a little while now. I think he gives us a real creativity in the centre of the pitch that perhaps we've been lacking at times. The one thing I thought we could improve on was a little bit of ownership of the game, more ownership of the game, somebody to put their foot on the ball. So I think we're very close. We're practically over the line with that there, and I do think he'd be a really good addition. He's got stature about him. He can get about the pitch, and as I say, he gives us a lot of composure on the ball.
You touched on it at the start as well with pre-season preparations. Of course, the boys will be back fairly soon, and they'll be raring to get going as well, won't they?
Yeah, it's a short break. I remember in my day, I used to have 12 weeks off. So in management, you have about 12 days. But the players have had 3.5 weeks now. And I'm sure they'll be itching to get back. Pre-season will be tailored for certain people. Young Alan Campbell's been away and been very successful with Scotland. Chris Cadden's made his debut. Trevor Carson's played international football. So we have to be worried how we treat those boys. Make sure that they're not fit the first day of pre-season, but they're fit our first league game and cup game.
And from all the success of last season and the relative success that you had, you're hoping to obviously push this on. You feel you're stepping in the right direction to make these next steps?
Yeah, as I say, the one word that I keep going around the football club, and I'll reiterate it when the boys come back in, is complacency. We will not get complacent. The traits that took us on the verge of the top six and the two cup finals were hard work. And you know, everybody worked their socks off. That won't change. What we're trying to do is add a little bit more to the squad. We know where we need to improve. We're still after possibly one more striker, one more wide player, or one that can play both would be great. You know, within our budget. So we want to keep improving, and we're desperate that the boys come back, and we will make sure that the work ethic, the learning ethic around the place continues.
And of course, the group that you've already got, you feel these new boys coming in are of the right type, of course, as well, to fit right into things.
Yeah, they are. They're very much they're the right age. You know, they're good age. They're hungry. That's it. The one thing. You know, I spoke to Danny Johnson, Liam Donnelly. So hungry. They're hungry boys that want to go and prove themselves. You know, we're not paying them the biggest wages in the world. You know, but what we do is we give them a super platform for. We've got a good coaching staff here that will make people better, and you know, I'm really looking forward to getting back at it again.
And of course, tomorrow is the fixtures being announced, so it's coming at a good time. You looking forward to seeing how things will pan out?
Yeah, we've obviously got the cup fixtures first and foremost. We know how important that is to us, and obviously the league fixtures. That'll be an exciting one, and see who we've got in the upcoming weeks.
Stephen, thanks for your time.
Cheers, Lewis.